I went to the CVS to pick up my medications, and they was like, oh, it's going to be like $135. I said, oh, I'll be selling them on the street, $25 a pop. What's up, community? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Kimberly Arlynda. If you're new here, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back, girl. Tell me what's new. Tell me something good. So today we're going to be talking about my mental health update. As you can tell by the title, I have a few things I would like to share with you guys. I haven't really talked about my mental health like directly, like a separate focused video in quite some time, so I decided to give you guys a little update. So if you've been paying attention to my various vlogs throughout the last month or so, you know that I no longer have a therapist, and that didn't happen all the way on purpose, but I think it's exactly what I needed, because my therapist actually decided to move to a different, I guess, clinic or establishment or whatever, and they wanted to reassign me to someone else in that same clinic, and I decided not to. I decided to not go any further with that particular establishment because I have had two therapists that I felt like might have been okay for me. I wasn't overwhelmingly hooping and hollering, oh, that's the best therapist I ever had type of thing. But, they were doing, we were doing some good work. And then they decided to go on to a different establishment. And I was just like, well, this place can't really keep people. So why am I going to keep putting myself through this rotation of therapists? So I decided to let go of the therapy for a while. And I actually had but my sister had actually bought me this shadow work book, and I have been kind of going through it. I haven't picked this up in like a week or so I haven't gotten very far in this book. But some of the things that I want to point out is some of the exercises that they have in this book to help you kind of identify what you need to work on for yourself when it comes to your mental health, and like past wounds or past traumas, or even things that you don't even think that you need to deal with may come up for you. And that's something that I really appreciate. Now, there was a part in the book called fill in the blank, and it would give you like a little passage, and you would fill in the first thing that comes to your mind. Like, they didn't want you to really think about it too hard, just fill it in. And then once you read back over the whole passage, you will be able to identify, hopefully, some things that kind of stuck out for you that you maybe want to dig a little deeper in. So I'm gonna read something to you guys. I always feel like I am the funny one. Laughter is how I manage to escape. People laughing at my jokes brings me peace. I am so tired of working hard to be liked and working for low pay. That's job related. But excited about my church friends and excited about traveling. I want to try to save money so that I can finally buy a tiny house. Most of you guys know that already. And for some reason, I always end up with less money. I deserve a satisfying relationship and owning something. So then the next part here. So these little pieces, like most of the thing is written out for you, but you had to fill in bits and pieces here that relates to you personally. And then it asks you to reflect on the paragraph that you have created above and write down any observations. And so what I said is, I really want a tiny house, and I feel like people only like me because I am funny. Now, I know that on this channel you don't really see a whole lot of funny stuff from me, but in person I am hilarious, and I don't know how to bring that across on this channel. But I am truly hilarious when, in talking to people. Now, it's not with everybody, because some people has a spirit about them that they just ain't gonna laugh at nothing, right? So it's only with certain people who don't take life so seriously, or don't take, whatever we're doing so seriously. But if I can come up to someone and say something and they laugh, I'm like, yes. It fills me with so much joy to make other people laugh. Even to the point where some of my church friends call me a comedian. Now, You guys might not see that on this channel because it's more like a situational funny. Like I could probably do a really good sitcom, but I couldn't do stand up. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the difference in my funny. One of the examples of something that is in this book that you guys could benefit from, because once you look at that, then it's like, okay, why do I think people only like me because I'm funny? Because I have a lot more to offer. Obviously, why do I put that part of myself out first? You know, so that's something that had me thinking. And also the thing that had me thinking is why come I'm not saving money to buy this tiny house. So that prompted me to put in another, you know, look at my finances again and things like that. So a lot of things can come out of this book, but that has been my therapy since I let go of therapy, like talking to a person type of therapy, because there's different types of therapies, right? And I've let go of that for the time being, and I've been using my shadow work book. Another thing that I want to say that has contributed greatly to my mental health lately is my faith, my Christianity, and the people that I have been surrounding myself with at my church. And that alone probably has had the biggest effect on my mental health. Like I've been feeling really good lately, aside from that week that I had my period and I'm feeling irritable and stuff. Like that don't count. Like everybody feels that, right? But outside of that, like I've been having ups and downs because of course, you know, I'm dealing with my depression and everything. But overall, when I look at everything overall, I am really doing so well. I am so proud of myself. I'm so, like, I was thinking today, the last time that I felt this confident in myself and this satisfied with life and this content with where I am and who I am was before I met my last husband. I remember that feeling. I was working out. I was going to church. I was taking care of my kids. I had a really good job and like all those things. And I felt like really satisfied with life. And here I am again. I'm not 100% satisfied with my job, but I really do feel content with life. You know, I think that the only thing I will work on is my finances and like building more lasting friendships. And I'm working on that. Those things takes time. So I'm not exactly worried about that. So my faith has really made a big impact on my mental health. Now, am I telling you that you have to go start going to church and all that kind of stuff? Yes, that's what I'm saying. No, but seriously, I feel like you should definitely consider a relationship with God. So I definitely think that having a relationship with God is very helpful for your mental health, because you can pray, you can lay all your worries down, and He will be there for you. He will give you rest. He will give you peace. That feeling is unmatched. You're not going to find it anywhere else. So I do encourage you guys to get to know the Lord. Now, the next thing I want to talk about, and I'm so shocked that I'm getting through this so quickly. I had an appointment with my psychiatrist, and I honestly feel like my psychiatrist is a better fit for me than my therapist was. And if you don't know what a psychiatrist is, they're the ones who prescribe the medications. They're not the one who does the one-on-one sessions and sit and you talk all day to them. Their appointments is usually less than 30 minutes. However, my psychiatrist seems to know me better. She seems to know what questions to ask to get to the root of what it is that I need. She seems very confident in herself. She's very knowledgeable. She shows me like real life things. Like she introduced me to this podcast and it showed me this website about this one particular person who's also in the mental health field, who has like a blog and different free resources that I can look into to help myself better prepare, be better prepared for my own illness. And I just think that was kind of what my therapist should be doing. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I love my psychiatrist. Okay, not going to replace her, and not unless she decided to move too. Over the course of the time that I've been with her, because she's a new psychiatrist, when I came to her, I already had depression medications for my bipolar. I already had that prescribed to me, right? And she just kept those going. But since I've been working with her, probably the last 6 months, she's noticed something else about me. And this kind of came as a shock. she actually told me that she thought that I should do an assessment for ADHD. I was like, wow, I never really thought about that before. Like, what makes you think that, this is something that I should do an assessment for? So we went through the assessment, and it talked about sleeping habits. It talked about how I tend to complete tasks. It talks about attention span and like focusing. It talked about feeling overwhelmed. It talked about so many different areas that I didn't really relate to ADHD before. And we did an assessment, and it came out that I am a candidate, or she basically diagnosed me with ADHD and asked me if I wanted to take some medication for it, like a while back, like a few months ago. I told her no, because we were still trying to settling on the medication that I had for my bipolar, and I didn't want to like add on a whole new medication. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, no, it's too much switching and stuff going on right now. I'm just trying to get the combination right now. Let me just kind of do what I'm doing right now and see how that works, and then we can revisit this. Okay, so I told her no at the time, but now a lot of time has passed, and she wanted to revisit. It was funny, because another thing that came up in the assessment was memory, like forgetting things very easily. So she brought it back up in our last session last week, and I was just like, wait a minute, you think I have ADHD? She was like, don't you remember we talked about it and I asked you? But I was like, oh my God, I totally forgot about that. She was like, see what I mean? So it was just so funny. But at the same time, I still was a little bit reluctant about taking medication. So I just started asking her questions about what the medication, like what is it going to help me with? How am I going to benefit from this? And what are the downfall, or the the adverse effects? It's something else that you call it. I can't remember the name what I'm thinking about, but it's like the bad side of the medication. So basically, she had picked out this medication for me, and I think it's called Adderall. I want to say it's called Adderall. I'll have to research that and put it on the screen, but I think it's called Adderall. And she said that basically it is different than the medication that I have, because the medication that I have is like a continual release, right? So once I start taking it, it can stay in my system for 2 months. It can stay in my system for a very long time and still be working, even if I'm not taking it every day. This medication is only on a daily basis, so it will keep me up and alert and active. It'll give me the energy that I need, and it'll also help me sleep. And it only lasts for that day. So I take it that morning, and it's out of my system by the end of the day. So it's not something that I have to take every day. I could take it like when I feel like I may need it, right? Like kind of like pain medicine. Like if you're not hurting that day, you don't take the medicine. Kind of take it as needed. It's not necessary for you to take it every single day. So I like the idea of that. And then she said that she could wean me off of the other medications, because basically she thinks that I have ADHD, not necessarily depression. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that, because I definitely feel like I do have depression. Maybe not bipolar depression, which I kind of disagree with that too. But, we'll see how it works. So I agreed to try it, right? So she put me on the lowest dose possible, right, to start out with. And I went to the CVS to pick up my medications, and they was like, oh, it's going to be like $135. I said, the copay with my insurance. So my insurance is paying for something. So I'm thinking like, how much is this medication? And if this is the lowest dosage, what happens if I need to increase the dosage? Is this medicine going to end up costing me like $500 a month? So I am at a standstill right now, because I feel like financially that's a problem. That's a big problem. So I need to ask some more questions. And I was like, okay, Kim, you need to do some more research on this medication, because, what if you don't even need it? Because I've been feeling good, week, you know, I've been feeling fine. I did talk to her about my sleeping habits and my attention and my memory. And those are the main things that, you know, stuck out for me that I can say are issues outside of the medication that I'm already taking. And I also talked to my best friend about it, and she was just like, yeah, Kim, this is you. Because she started looking it up, because she's one of those people. She gonna find out, okay? She gonna research. When it comes to me, she gonna research, okay? So she researched, and she talked to a few people, and she was like, Kim, yeah, this is you. These symptoms are you. And I'm still like on the fence about it now, because I'm like, okay, if this is me, then why I gotta cost so much? Because that ain't me. It shouldn't cost that much for me to get healthy. But we're gonna see if there's some kind of off brand or something that I can get, some kind of like Walmart plan that I could get something, because it wasn't happening. So I've never picked up the medication. I haven't started taking it yet, and I'm a little bit like reluctant to do so. I feel like physically I'm doing good. You know, I feel good. You know, when I wake up in the morning, I'm able to, I have to really push myself to get out. That's another thing she said, you won't have to push yourself to get out of bed with this medication. You just get up. And I'm like, shoot, everybody need this. Y'all want some Adderall? I'll be selling them on the street, $25 a pop. Okay, so I can afford it. I am kidding. Okay, I'm not going to be selling my medication. But I'm just saying, shoot, just tell your doctor you got ADHD so you can get some Adderall so you can get out of bed like that. Okay, because that's what we all need. So I'm going to do a little bit more research, and I'm probably going to go pick it up this week because this is pay week. I'm probably going to go ahead and buy it, but I didn't get it when I went originally right after our appointment. I didn't have the money then, so I am going to go get it, and then I'll keep you guys updated on how that goes. Oh, if you're watching my other videos, maybe about a month or so ago, I had this issue where I couldn't get my prescription refilled because I didn't have an appointment on the books to talk to my psychiatrist. And I misunderstood the instructions and didn't know that once I booked the appointment, I can go ahead and put in a request for the refill. I thought I had to wait until the appointment for her to refill it. And it was like 3 weeks away. And I had already ran out of medicine when I started calling and asking for it was a mess. So that was like last month. And I started to feel the effects of that. I started to feel down. I started to feel grumpy. I started to feel like I couldn't, you know, maintain like normal day-to-day life. And it was starting to affect my work. I took time off work. Like, yeah, it was getting bad really quick. So, but we got that under control. And we are doing so much better. As you guys can see, I'm back with the vlogs. I'm back pumping out videos. And I'm looking good. Okay, because that video y'all saw me in, honey, I was looking toe up from the floor. I looked sick. Okay, I looked sick. I felt sick, but I wanted to keep it real with y'all because I'm always about, you know, being transparent and honest about almost everything in my life. I have stopped talking about my dating life, but, you know, we'll get back into that on another vlog. That's a whole nother video. I have been doing really, really great. Thank you guys for praying for me because there's a lot of comments that I got that you guys were praying for me and that, you know, I'm doing a great job and things like that. And I really, really appreciate that so much. Prince wanted to say something to y'all. He's been trying to say something to you guys the entire time.
Every single night when I try to go to sleep, I have a brain infection. A brain infection is when you can't really sleep. Like my mom. And I can't really sleep because every time I try, my brain infection already comes. So I can't really sleep.
So I have a question for you.
What is it?
So whenever we go to sleep, or I tell you it's time to go to bed, and like literally 2 seconds later, I look over and you snoring. At what point was it difficult for you to go to sleep?
Like when I was 5, it was difficult.
When you was 5?
Yeah, now it's the stinger.
It's better now?
No, it's not. It's just stinger. It's stinger.
What?
Yeah, it stays.
It stays?
Yes, it's staying.
What does that mean?
It's inside of there still.
So you, but I feel like you go to sleep so easy.
It is not easy.
It's not easy?
No.
Oh. Okay.
It's still there.
Well, thank you for telling me.
See this, guys? My eyes are red. See that?
Your eyes are not red.
Yeah, but yeah, and also, guys, one guy's new phone. My phone is glitching. That made me shy.
Oh, he wants a new phone. He also wants a new phone, guys. So if anybody want to donate to Prince's phone fund, because yeah, I got so much to take care of, and he don't really need a phone. Y'all, I'm joking. I am joking. Do not. I'm joking. But
so you're joking?
I do plan to get you another device. Okay, it's just not going to be right away.
So it's like when you give it to us, well, it's not actually real. They're not actually giving it to us.
Yeah, people can give us things.
Oh, so
but I was just joking. I really don't want them to give anything. Because you don't need no new phone. He does not need it, guys. Okay.
Why do we not need it?
Because you have a tablet and you be using my phone. You have a laptop that you use. You have a computer.
I don't want to use your old phone anymore. Okay.
I don't want you using my phone either. So we both agree on that. I'm just saying it's not going to happen right now.
That's what I mean.
Oh, okay. So we on the same page.
And I'm always, and also, the other thing, when I'm always putting deodorant,
deodorant?
I get itchy really fast.
Yeah, yeah.
And once I run out of the oranges, I get really itchy really fast.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to take me to the itchy hospital.
The itchy... the itchy hospital.
Yeah. Like when you're like, okay.
It's not necessarily a hospital. I just need to take you to the doctor so you can talk to him about your itching.
And
it's not a hospital.
my brain. It's my brain.
And your brain. You got headaches.
Yeah, headaches every day.
You have a headache every day?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me that.
Yeah, because of school. Every day, even if
school give you a headache. Work give me a headache.
Yeah. So that's why we can't sleep. Both of us need that.
Mm-hmm.
Both of us.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So after it's my turn, yours.
Hey guys, it's a couple of days later and I did decide to go ahead and try the medication. So I am back. It is Saturday. I'm coming to pick up my medications and I'm going to take it starting tomorrow. So I'll let you guys know how I'm feeling. And I would take it today. Hold on, Prince. I was thinking about taking it today, but it's already kind of late in the day. And my psychiatrist told me that if I take it late in the day, then I won't be able to sleep. And I have been already having sleep issues. I've been having these wild, crazy dreams, and I just wake up and I don't want to go back to sleep. So I don't want anything to affect my sleep even more. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to take it today. I'm just going to get it for tomorrow. And I'll let you guys know how I'm feeling. Okay, guys, I'm back home. And here's the medicine. This is, I can't pronounce the name of it, but it's essentially Adderall. Amphetamine salts. Why does this feel so weird to me? I've been taking mental health medications for years. I've changed my medication several times, taken new medications a lot. But for some reason, this ADHD medication seems different. And I'll tell you why. First, it costs a lot of money, right? Which I got lucky because once I got to the register, the lady was like, you know, we can apply like this medication discount card to it. and it'll bring the price down for you. I'm like, do that. Why come the other lady didn't do that? Because if the other lady had done that, I would have had this medication already. So when she applied it, it dropped it down to like $30. The other price was like $140. It dropped it down to $30. So I'm like, why come the other lady didn't do that? I could have had my medicine. But it's 10 milligrams capsules that I'll take once a day in the morning for 30 days. So this is just a 30-day supply. But no refills, because we're just testing this out to see how it affects me. And then the other thing, my other medicines though, I didn't have to pay. I didn't have to pay anything for my other medications. It was completely covered by my insurance. So this is the first one that I'm actually having to pay for, which is like, you want me to spend my monies on it? What is this? What is this thing you saying to me? But, you know, it's my health. And then the other thing is I had to like provide them with my ID. I've never had to provide my ID before. And I know that you provide your ID with medications that can be addictive, right? That can be like addictive is the word that I'm looking for, right? So now I was like, I don't want to be addicted to this mess. You know what I'm saying? So I'm having some reservations. But I'm gonna try it tomorrow. Regardless. I'm gonna try it tomorrow. But yeah, that's how I'm feeling. That's exactly how I'm feeling. But anyway, I got my meds. I'll try it tomorrow. So I'll talk to you guys on Monday. Okay? I'll talk to you guys. What's up, guys? It is Monday, and I wanted to let you know how things were going with my medication. So I know it's a little bit hard to see. I'm actually at the train station waiting for TJ to arrive, so it's dark. So basically, I've been taking the medication. I took it yesterday morning and I took it this morning. Right now it's like 8:30 in the evening, and I really don't feel any different than I do on any other normal day. So she warned me, my psychiatrist warned me that that might be an issue. Like, and if that's the case, we might need to increase the dosage. But it's only day 2, so maybe we're just like warming up or something. I don't know. But I honestly did not feel any difference. I did talk to my bestie about it because I talked to her about things that bother me. And I was really like a little bit concerned about the narcotics of it. Like the level of drug that it was is similar to like cocaine and crack and stuff like that. It's in the same category. So I was a little bit hesitant to take that because I don't want to be addicted to anything. I think I did mention that, but I'm not feeling anything. So I don't know. So I'm supposed to meet back up with my therapist in 4 weeks. So I'm going to continue taking it and see how that goes. But I just wanted to come on and just let you guys know what happened after me actually taking it, and it's pretty much nothing. So I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog here. We'll keep you guys updated on another mental health check-in. But for now, I will see you guys on the next one. I have a vlog coming up on Saturday, so be sure to tune into that. Prince is back there. He's watching his YouTube video. So we will see you on Saturday's vlog. Bye.